Welcome to the communication station where being this organized has never been so easy or convenient. Welcome to the tour of the site. I'm your guide Kelly, and I will be going through the four major groups that we have on the communication station, which is the contact information, the add an event, our things to do or tasks, and taking a message. This is the communication station welcome screen once you sign in. Right now it says hello demo, which is us, and once you put your name in, it'll say hello you. As you can see, you can look at your appointments, your messages, and your things to do, and they all show them that are upcoming, and you can even look at more descriptions if they're listed here. You could click on pop-up window or link. In the communication station, there are only three things that need to be set up, and that's users, primary categories, and secondary categories. Right now we're going to look at users, and in users you can add as many as you need, and you can control the level at which you add them. You have full control over their user ID, their password. The RA is just their initials, and you can have their name and email address, which will allow you to email them anything throughout the program. The user levels are set up so that you have full control over what each user can and cannot do. The second and third thing you need to add in the communication station is your categories. Main categories are things that you're scheduling, such as ballparks, meeting rooms, people even, stylists, plumbers, whatever the case may be. You can add the primary category here. The secondary category is the names of the primary categories. For example, if you were to schedule ball fields, you would have ball field A, ball field B, ball field C, etc. If you had stylists, you have the stylist names. Carmen, Brenda, etc. If you had plumbers, Mike, Bill, Bob, etc. Whatever the case may be, you will add their secondary categories here. So you would choose your primary category, let's say it's a meeting room, and then you would type in meeting room A, the status of A. If it requires an email address or a telephone or a cell number, you can have that. So if you are scheduling people, you have all the information right here, and you don't have to add them as users. If the person that you're scheduling is a user, you do not need to set them up in the categories. When adding an event in communication station, it's very easy. Events can be large affairs or they can be small affairs. Whatever it is that you're scheduling, you can add an event. The lead name is just the person who's adding it. They don't necessarily have to attend. The event name, whatever it is, if it's a stylist, then it's a haircut and style. If it's a plumber, it can be fixing a leaky sink. Whatever it is, you can enter it into the event name. The date is here. If it's more than one date, you can certainly put that in. If it's the same date, you just put the same day in twice. You set the time. Any additional users can be added here. You hit the category. If it's meeting rooms, then you can set up the meeting rooms. If it's people, you can set up the people. If it's plumbers, you can set up the plumbers, etc. Whatever it is. If the person is available, when you drop this down, it will either be in green or it will be in red for not available. Other people are your contacts that are part of this. So if you were a plumber and you're scheduling this, you'd type in what the event is, what you're doing, and then the other people would just be the people in the contact, and you would add them here, and then you'd put in the description and the details, and then you can even have notification turned on 15 minutes up to 2 hours before the event to be notified, and it can notify both the user and the contact of the event coming up. And then you just press the plus sign and you've added your event. This is contacts in the communication station. This is anybody that you need to be in contact with. You can do any company, any individual, friends, family, it doesn't matter. You can even import from Outlook into here. You have all the abilities, all the address, the cities, the zip code, telephone number, email address. It's all listed here, and it's all in one database, so you don't have to worry about if you change phone providers. You don't have to worry if you change email address. It is all saved right here. This is something unique to communication station, and that is taking a message. Anybody that's a user can take a message for anybody else. You would just click down and choose the user and who the message is for. Then you'd put in the name. If the name is already in a contact, it will fill out the company name, telephone, email, all that information that it has. Or if it's somebody brand new, you can enter in all that information while you add. You take the phone message here, and then you could click here for the follow-up, so you can click a date, and the status allows you to do the left message, follow-up, or done. And when you view the message, you can even have a reply in there so that you have a document of what exactly happened. happen. I love the things to do because if you're like me, you forget things all the time. And if you're not, you're very lucky, but you might also forget a few things. So if you need to remind yourself of any task that needs to be done, like make a dentist appointment or call to get Fluffy put in for the groomers, whatever the case is, whatever task you need to remember to do, the things to do is perfect. You just add the subject, the date in which it needs to be done, the time by which it needs to be done. If there's a telephone number to remember to call someone or an email address to email someone, you can put it in. You put in the info, whatever it may be. You put in your follow-up date so you can remember, so the program can tell you when to do it to remind you, and you put in the notify time. Notify me 15 minutes before the event happens, or 30 minutes before I need to do this task. Whatever it is, you can hit it all in the things to do, and that way you will never forget what you need to do. That's the communication station. I hope you've enjoyed your tour. If you have any questions, please contact us, and we look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.